hope that you are all well tonight. Let's see. Happy Tuesday evening after Labor Day weekend. Is everybody like a Tuesday after a 3-day weekend is like a Monday on steroids? And so I'm sure that everybody knows what I'm talking about. I had problems, technical difficulties getting the live going tonight, but that was just par for the course. So I hope that you guys are all doing well. If you're here, say hello. I'm going to try to make this quick tonight. I did want to we're trying to kind of transition back to Tuesday nights, which is what we used to do, a year or so ago, just trying to get back to a normal schedule. And Tuesday night is going to work well for us this year. So just kind of wanting to check in with you guys, give you any updates, let you know where things are already standing right now for the Lil Dirty Kids event coming up at the end of the month. And then just also potentially, hopefully give away some tickets to our next series event. So first up, I do want to talk about this coming weekend. We're going to be at Busco Beach in Goldsboro, North Carolina for the Daisy Dukes weekend. This is the weekend that is traditionally held in August. However, as you may be well aware, it rained. We had a lot of hurricane rain, and it did flood that park. So they actually had to postpone, and it is rescheduled for this coming weekend, September 6th through 8th. There's a beach party going on all day Saturday from like 11 to kind of 4. And I'll be there for that. We're going to have some giveaway stuff. I think we're giving some stuff away. The park's giving some stuff away. And I mean, it's just fun, cool, like good time. Come hang out. Super kid friendly. There's going to be a water slide. There might be some things shot through the air, like prize type stuff, I heard maybe. And it'll be a good time. Bring your floats, bring your water wings for your kids, bring a good attitude, bring your cooler, bring all your stuff. A lot of people just hang out in the water and just kind of chill out. So although we're getting cooler temperatures, we are still have the water's going to feel great. Still going to be warm during the day. It's supposed to be nice this weekend, I think, over the weekend. So, and then we are moving over to the stage, which they erected like a big flagpole. So if you're not super familiar with where that is, it is on the other big pond where people like ride jet skis and stuff. There's a stage over there kind of behind the old shower house and stuff over there by that big flagpole. And that is where we're going to hold the Daisy Dukes contest. That is going to start at 7:00. It is free to enter for the ladies. First place takes home $300, second place $200, and third place $100. Now, let me say and make this real clear. Although the beach party is super family friendly, the Daisy Dukes contest may or may not be. That is going to be up to you as a parent, whether you want to bring your children to the stage. I personally would probably not. The music is definitely going to be not as family friendly, and the show may not be as family friendly. So I will say that, I always say that every year. It's up to you what you want to do with your kids, but I don't recommend. Hey, Mike, how are you? But it's going to be a great time. That's always a great weekend, a fun time for everybody. Hey, John. And because it has traditionally been a very large weekend for the park, it is event pricing. It is considered one of their event weekends. So that just means that you're still paying the staggered entry price based on their normal gate fees, which is $10 a person, $10 a machine per day, $10 for overnight. So whatever day you arrive, you will pay that from that day through and including Sunday. The only thing that's different with their event weekends is that you don't get the Sunday fees back. So just go ahead and plan on making it a full day Sunday. Go hard in the paint Saturday night and just plan on sleeping in Sunday, sleeping it off, whatever. You're going to pay through Sunday and stay, whether you leave Saturday or whether you leave Sunday at 7 a.m. or Sunday at 7 p.m. So just go ahead and make plans for that. It's going to be well worth it. It'll be a really, really fun time, I promise. Some judges can be bribed. I like cookies. Well, obviously you like cookies, Ryan. So we'll see how that goes. But if you are a judge, I've asked all of our judges, our seats are full for that. And I've asked our judges to arrive by like 6:30. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a window of a grace period, but at 6:45, if any of our judge seats are empty, they will just go to whoever wants to come up from the crowd. There was no fee to be a judge. But I just, things happen. People get stuck in the woods. They don't make it back in time to do their judging duties. So I need to make sure that we're able to get the show on the road, when it's supposed to. So if you are a judge, then just know your seat's gone at 6:45. And I've talked to you guys all about that. And if you're a lady that wants to participate, come on. It's like, it's a good time if, what did you say? it's fun. We're not doing anything, wild and crazy. It's just for a good time. It's free, and you might take some money home. So it's a good time. Nobody makes you do anything that you're, don't want to do or you're uncomfortable doing. It's just having a good time. There are girls up there wearing cowboy hats, t-shirts, and jean shorts, and there are girls up there that they just decided that they wanted to come up there and they're wearing their bathing suits. It's really, you get like a wide range, but it's always a great show and always a good time. We've done real well the last few years with kind of roping off around the stage, so we don't have people just climbing up on stage or anything. So so it's a good time. We're looking forward to doing it this year. Hey, David. Hey, Chris. So it'll be a great time for everybody. So that's this coming weekend at Busco Beach in Goldsboro, North Carolina. And then after that, next up for us is, next event for us. I do have a question for you guys as we get going, but next up event-wise for us is our return of the King of the Deep series. So we have 6 events this year. We've done 3 of them. They were all done in the spring, early summer. Now we are into the fall. We took off for summer break, which is great because that's the hottest time. And these series events are quite taxing. They go on. There's a lot more involved in those. So we did take the summer off, but we're coming back in the end of September 26th through 29th at the Rec Yard in Fayetteville, North Carolina. So that's about 45 minutes away from Busco. And we're going to bring the King of the Deep Bounty series back along with Lil Dirty Kids. So that weekend, that park is the only mud park, ATV off-road park in North Carolina that I'm aware of that allows mega trucks, Jeeps, friendly like that. So to where the side-by-sides and the ATVs can also be there with the trucks. So that's really cool because I know some of these people that have big trucks also do the regular side-by-side and ATV off-roading, or they've got friends. Hey, Brooks, how you doing? Hey, Lee. So, it's pretty neat to like kind of merge those worlds. There's some people that do one, or the other, and there's some people that do both, but it's pretty fun to kind of do all that together. And combine, with our friends and stuff. So we're excited about that.
Money the girls family and talk about the girls and how much money
for Daisy Dukes.
Yep.
I did. But just as a reminder, the girls for the Daisy Dukes contest, it's free to enter. First place will take home $300. Second place will take home $200, and third place will take home $100. And we've had years where we've only had like 6 or 7 girls, and then we've had years where we've had like 15, 20 plus girls. So you don't ever really know what you're going to get, but I mean, it's worth a shot. And it's not always about what you think it's going to be about. So we do have judges up there. We also take in crowd participation as, weighs into it as well. So, so it's going to be a good time. I'm really excited. I think we've got a great panel of judges. They all say that, and they promise me that they are very well equipped to handle judging, that they are certified in the Daisy Duke judging. That's what they all tell me this year. So we'll see. Hey, Susan, how are you? Ryan, I don't know about that, about Moccasin Creek. I'm not sure. So I don't know because we're not doing any events there and I haven't kept up with their schedule. But yeah, that would be awesome, Brooks. I know I hope that they're coming and they're going to race on that pink bike. I don't know. Did they rename it? I know it used to be called Bougie, right? So whatever Bougie in the next life is called, I guess. So running down the schedule real quick for the Rec Yard. Let me pop that flyer up just to kind of show you guys. So there's a lot going on with this event. First of all, pricing is going to be $60 for the weekend per person if you come in on Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all for $60. Doesn't matter if you have one machine. Doesn't matter if you have a bicycle. Doesn't matter if you have 2 mega trucks and 17 four-wheelers. It's just still $60 a person. They do give a discount for military at the gate. And they also do, I think it's kids 10 and under are free. So that's kind of covering you for pricing. $60 on Thursday through Sunday, $50 on Friday through Sunday, and $40 for Saturday and Sunday. There is no Saturday only price. That would just still be $40. So, just like, and that's common for events. If you're having an event at a weekend, it is common to have kind of like a group price that includes Sunday. So everybody that says that about Busco and whatever, it's the same thing. It's just a different way of saying it. So at the Rec Yard, you're paying $40 if you come in Saturday, and that includes Sunday too. Doesn't matter if you spend the night. Doesn't matter if you leave and come back Sunday. Doesn't matter if you only want to be there Saturday. It's still $40 for Saturday and Sunday. And then there is a link in our Facebook page and all of our posts that we've done and on the event page for pre-sale tickets. There is a like basically if you buy your tickets online ahead of time, you'll go into a drawing to win $100. So if you know that you're going, you may as well buy them online ahead of time because you could potentially win $100 back. So that's kind of like, incentive to get people taken care of ahead of time. It makes it a little bit easier for us at the gate. So that is for the ticket pricing. Now, as you can see, Thursday night, we're going to have a bonfire. We're going to do a cornhole tournament on Thursday night. Friday night, there's going to be a beater car race. There's also going to be an ATV side-by-side car and truck derby. And they got some pretty cool trophies that they're making for those. Saturday during the day, we've got the King of the Deep bounty hole. We've got the Little Dirty Kids bounty hole. And then Saturday night, we've got the tug pad. Then we're doing a dunk tank and a DJ glow and foam party at the Booty Barn. Also, some things that are happening all weekend long are the haunted house, which is like one of the top haunted houses in North Carolina. There's a haunted house that opens every fall, September, October-ish on that property. And it is amazing. It's like I was scared of it during the day in March when I went through. So it's going to be really cool with all of the staff members and cast members and whatnot. That's going to be open on Friday and Saturday night. They also have a zombie paintball hunt. They've got like a zombie bus ride. I believe on Friday night, we're doing the zombie antidote trail hunt. So you'll be able to go out hunting for these particular, I don't want to tell you what it is yet, but you'll hunt for these particular items on the trails on Friday night. And they have, I don't know if, you guys have been at the last event they did, which was Trucks Gone Wild in June, but they have been working on more trails. They did release a map in June. And so they have been, slowly adding in more trails and stuff. They do a little bit more and a little bit more between every event. I know they've added more showers and things of that nature. So, and it's just a really cool park. They've already got vendors lined up. It was a lot of fun, a lot of fun when we were there for Trucks Gone Wild. So what's that?
The derby and everything Friday night is going to be awesome.
Yep. The Friday night derby is going to be fun. That's going to be something that gives like these other, people that aren't riding ATVs and side-by-sides a chance to kind of compete and win something too. So the derby is going to be there's a beater car race, and then there is car, truck, ATV, and side-by-side derby on Saturday night. So there's 4 different groups Friday night. So there's 4 different classes for that. So we're very excited about that. This is when the King of the Deep comes back. So payouts for King of the Deep, it's going to be a minimum. It's going to be more than this, but every event for King of the Deep has been minimum $6,000 payout for the King of the Deep bounty series. What we are doing, and I've mentioned this on the last couple of lives, what we are doing this year or for the rest of the season is the registration fees to run in any particular class is going to double, but that extra registration fee that you're paying is going to go back onto the pot for payouts. So this means that the payouts are going to go up by a good bit.
So the small tire, the medium tire, and unlimited, exactly how much is it per run?
So for small tire at the next 3 events is going to be $40 a run. The medium tire is going to be $80 a run, and the unlimited is going to be $120 a run. But out of those registration fees, half of what you're paying will get put back onto the pot. So and it's going to go according to the class that is registered. So if we only have 3 more, whatever, if we only have 3 people extra in the unlimited class, but we've got 10 extra people signing up for the other or whatever, then the extra money is going to go to the class that the money came from. So that way we're supporting the people that are paying into each class, if that makes sense. So we won't have that number for you other than I can tell you it's going to be more than 6,000 because we have people that, register the day of, and they decide whether they want to buy 1 run or 2 runs on that day. So all of that information, basically whatever we get in the total buy-ins that day, half of that will be added to the pot to be paid out according to which class is registered, if that makes sense. And then we also have the Little Dirty Kids. So that's coming back, and we've had so many people messaging us, very, very, very excited about the Little Dirty Kids event. We are looking for sponsors right now. I will tell you, I think we're sitting right at $1,000 right now that's been committed for the Little Dirty Kids event. Shout out to Eddie Ertl. He did not mention this time, and I have it on a previous slide, his company that represents, but I will get it put on here. Shout out to Jennifer from Fast Tracks. Dirty Stripper Chemicals, of course, always that's the presenting sponsor for the Little Dirty Kids, and also Cash Dixon Racing. They've always thrown in a little bit of extra, money for every race too. And they said, his dad said, don't stop what you're doing. You don't know how much it means to these kids. So we are not planning to stop. We are planning to keep it rolling. If I haven't reached out to you yet, I plan to do that this weekend, but I didn't have the best service. So I've reached out to some of the sponsors that have donated in the past. If you haven't heard from me, don't worry, because I'm sure I'll be blowing you up here soon, just to see if you still want to do something to help support these kids. It's truly like, it's worth the money to come into the park just to watch these little kids' faces when they race. It's so special. It really is. And we are excited. At the last event, we had all of the classes full for the Little Dirty Kids racing. We got a bunch of new participants at the last event, and I know they've been itching to get back to this next race. They were like, what do you mean we have to wait 3 or 4 months to race? So we are excited and thrilled to bring everybody back and just get that going again here at the end of the month. So with that being said, I think it's time for a giveaway. If you're here, comment. If you're watching on Facebook, I think I can see your comments. If you're watching anywhere else, I may not. So if you're watching anywhere else and you want to be eligible for this ticket giveaway, jump on over to our Facebook page and tune in there. And I'm going to give it just a minute. Pay on the cornhole. I'll get you that information. I'm not sure if we've figured that out yet. I'll find out for you, Brooks. Are you pretty good at cornhole? That's what I'm hearing. Are you saying that you're ready for the challenge? I also think that we need to get you the beater car rules race. If you were at no, Ryan, you are not eligible to win anything. I'm tired of giving you stuff. You're not eligible tonight. The beater car rules are probably going to be similar to what we did over at the Rec Yard for the Trucks Gone Wild event.
Basically, you gotta have your windows out. You can't have any windows.
No windows.
The windshield you can be left in, but you can't have any side.
Okay.
Can't have any side windows or anything like that.
Okay. So your windshield can be in place in the beater car, but you can't have like any side windows at all.
You can roll them down if you want.
You have to have a fire extinguisher.
Every vehicle has to have a fire extinguisher.
Have a fire extinguisher. Have to show us the fire extinguisher at the driver's meeting. And what else? Anything? I mean, there wasn't a lot of rules to it.
Not a lot of rules.
Rob said, give away those underwear that Link left at the farm. Man, I don't know. So he said those need to be raffled off, worth big money. We'll see about that. Morgan Wallen draws. Okay. Christopher Talby. Hey, how are you doing? Hadn't seen you in a while. He said y'all should go to Muddin 185 or Grand River in the South. So, Christopher, we are going to be at Grand River. That's our championship event this year. And we have, oh my God, y'all. I cannot wait to tell you. what we're going to be doing at Grand River. Like, super. I'm so excited. But we are going to Grand River. And we had a call last week about kind of what we're working on there. We're bringing, we're bringing some friends. So you can think about and, pick that apart and think about what you want. But it's going to be a lot of fun at Grand River. That's going to be November 7th through 11th. So that is Veterans Day weekend. And I think most people have Monday off of work and stuff and off of school and everything. So that's going to be a really fun weekend. And we have been to Muddin 185. We actually went there, not as a series, but we went to Muddin 185 was that December of 2020, I think, Steve? Something like that. I think December 2020, December 2021. I think it was December 2020. We went there, and I love Mr. Paul. He's amazing. I love that park. They were just really good people, really, really awesome park. I would love to go down there again if we could work that out. So, all right. So we've got some more people. So, Chris, we are going to be at Grand River November 10th, 7th through 11th. And so that's number 6. That's our championship event. Number 5 is going to be Fall Bash at Busco Beach, which is October 10th, 11th, 12th weekend. So that's going to be number 5 for us. And then number 4 is here in September. So we've got September 26th through 29th in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Then we've got October 10th through 12th in Goldsboro, North Carolina. Then we've got September 7th through 10th in, I think it's Robertsdale, Alabama at Grand River Motorsports. And it's going to be huge, y'all. It's going to be huge. So we're excited about that. I can't wait to tell you what we're doing. And hopefully we'll be able to release that, if not this week, but next week. So yeah, I should have some more information for you guys on Fall Bash after this weekend as well, as far as what we're going to do there. We're going to get there for Daisy Dukes and hopefully hash out everything else. So, all right, without further ado, let's talk about giving away some of these tickets. Who wants tickets for series event number 4, King of the Deep at the Rec Yard? Who wants tickets for that? Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm going to go in the order of how it pops up on my screen because that's the only way I can tell. When I've done this before, people were like, I said something before such and such. Well, all I can do is tell you what's on my screen. And I'll take a picture of it too. So that way nobody thinks I'm cheating or anything else. So actually, maybe I'll video it. So nobody thinks I've edited anything or anything of that nature. Okay. So here's the, hey, Sean, I hope you get it because you're the only person on here that I feel like is not. Look, Ryan says, ready to not win. John said, yeah, free tickets. John, you're coming anyway. You don't need a ticket because you're coming to work. All right. So Mike, oh yeah, Mike, you could get a ticket too. Okay. So we're going to do, should we do 2 separate tickets or we're going to just do 2 tickets together, Steve? 2 tickets. Oh, 2 separate tickets. Okay. All right. First free ticket is going to go to the person who can tell me how many total kids, individual kids, not total runs, but total individual kids have we had race so far this year in the Little Dirty Kids races. So if Polly raced in one class and then in another class, she would only still count as one Polly. So how many individual kids have we had? Nope, not 10, not 8, not 15. You don't count. Not 56. Not 12. Okay, less than 56, but more than 15. Not 9, not, hey, Brian, not 13, not 22. More than 22, but less than 56. Oh, Kelly Brooks, more than 24, but less than 56. Susan Watts, 25. Yes, ma'am. 25 different kids. 25. That was the winner. Yes, Susan. So yeah, that was that we've had 25 different kids race. And now some of them have raced in more than one class. Some of them have been at every event. Some of them like just joined us at the last event, but we've got 25 different individual unique kids that have already raced with Little Dirty Kids this year. And I think we'll add some more at the next event. I've already seen people asking questions and saying that they were bringing their kids. So we're like, I would love to end the season out and to say that we had 50 different kids. You know, we've already hit that threshold of 25 already, and we're only halfway. So we're really excited about that. Yes, Susan, I'm glad you won. She says, I never win anything. So that's pretty awesome. So yeah, so we are very excited about that. I love the kids. I'm really excited about them coming, and we'll put your name on. I'll get with the guys at the rec yard. We'll get you on the entry list just with 1 ticket comp for you, Susan. So I'm excited. I hope you can make it, and we can all host. He said Susan cheated. Well, you know, the information was there at your fingertips. You just had to go to the King of the Deep page and look at the Little Dirty Kids tab, and you could have counted them up because that's what I had to do right before I did this live. All right. Second giveaway. So we've got Susan Watts. And what's our second giveaway, Steve? Because I thought I was going to do 1 and give 2 tickets to 1 person. So you threw a monkey wrench at me. All right. Next giveaway is going to be. You got any ideas over there, hon?
Thank you. Just keep talking.
Okay. I can't do 2 things at once. Yeah. I understand. So let's do this. Oh, there was another thing I wanted to talk to y'all about. So while we're figuring that out, this is actually probably, maybe I can do this. Maybe we can do this. But all right. So I told you about all the events that we're going to go to, but that we're like working, but we want to do a fun weekend. Steve and I want to do a fun weekend. So September, the weekend of the weekend after Daisy Duke. So the weekend of the 12th through the 15th, we are trying to decide about going to between 2 places. They're both in Alabama. So I wanted to see what you guys thought. Hey, Candace, how you doing? So I wanted to see what you guys thought. We're thinking about going either to Boggs for the bounty course, or we were thinking about going to Indian Mountain for the Ride for a Cure event, because I've heard that that is like a really super awesome and big event. It's a great cause to support. We met Jeremy Reeves down at Top Trails. We were there for Party in the Park, and that is it pediatric brain tumor? Is that what it is, Steve? I think that's what it is. Pediatric something. I can't think that's what it is. Anyway, that's the person that was his daughter that they started that nonprofit over Elise, and they've just done a really awesome job like promoting it. And I've heard really wonderful things about that park and stuff. And so I don't know, I'm kind of torn. They're about 4 hours from each other. Brian said, Alabama, why so far away? Just because, like, I mean, we go to parks around here all the time, and these are two really fun sounding events that we were thinking about going to. Just because. Brian said, Boggs and Boulder 100% will not let you down. Now, Steve has been to Boggs before, so, and, you know, and well, actually, he's been to Indian Mountain too. He's been to both of them. I've never personally been to either one, so that's why I was kind of like asking y'all what y'all thought. Yeah, both are really good parks, and I feel like both are going to be really fun events too, because I've heard that the Ride for a Cure is a really like big event with a lot, you know, and I mean, it's such a great cause too. And then, you know, and I want to support. We were at Top Trails. We met so many awesome people, and Jeremy and his wife were so nice. And, you know, you want to support the people that are supporting you and everything. And I think it would be kind of cool to go and meet some more people kind of that ride in that area. But then, like, you know, I mean, I've never been to a bounty course, so I kind of thought that would be a lot of fun too. So I really can't decide, y'all. I can't decide. Ryan said, Candace said both are really good parks. That's all her choice. And Ryan said a benefit ride is always good to support. Let's go back to Iron Mountain and ride. And John said, Ryan, you rode at Iron Mountain more than anybody. Yeah, he did. He did. Some of us were working, Ryan. But yeah, I don't know. So I'm kind of trying to decide there. I'm over here trying to figure out, I'm like calculating how far they are away, and trying to figure out if we can go to both of them. So did you think of something for the other ticket yet, Steve? Because if you didn't, I did.
No, I don't let you make that up.
I'm sure you are. Okay.
So genius.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do then is I'm going to ask you guys. I'm not going to tell you until I do it, because I have some people who will be real quick, and they will, let's see here.
Some cheaters.
That's right. All right.
Cheating.
I'm looking it up on my phone right now. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So let's say she said flip a coin. Dave said, been to Boggs, had no wheeler with me. All right. So let's say that we were going to do my idea, because I'm an overachiever. Like, I'm the one that wants to go to Disney and do all the parks in one day. So let's say that we were going to do my idea, and we're going to go to both parks that weekend, because the Bounty Course has stuff Friday and Saturday. And so does Ride for a Cure. So let's say we were going to do both of them. Can you guys tell me what's the first person to guess? We live in Ayden, North Carolina. What's the first person who can tell me what my total round trip mileage would be to go from Ayden to Boggs to Indian Mountain and back to Ayden and go?
Oh, that's a lot of fuel.
And go. How many miles is it? How many miles? That's what we can do.
How many miles?
How many? I don't ever watch Jeopardy, but I feel like I saw it a lot when I was a young kid. No, Larry, it's way more than that. Round trip, y'all. Round trip. Round trip. It was way more than 956. So second ticket. Nope. More than 542. More than 1,200. More than 1,400, Brian. John, 2,600. Where am I going? No, less than 2,600. Less than 2,100. More than, okay, y'all are coming fast. Okay, more than 85. Oh, Kelly, you're close. It's less than 1,576. Less than 1,576. Well, let's see. I'm recording for photographic evidence, people that complain. Oh, Kelly Brooks, 1,560. I think that's right. Hold on. Let me go back. I was recording. Let me go back to that.
She was so
Yes.
excited about that.
Yes. You can't see it. 1560. There we go, Kelly Brooks. You won the other ticket. So we got Susan Watts and Kelly Brooks won a free pass each into the rec yards. That's valued at $60 each. So awesome. Congratulations, Kelly. Thanks for playing. I appreciate y'all. That's a long trip. So now that I'm actually looking at 1560 on the phone, I'm rethinking going to both of those parks. Do you guys know that is a lot of driving? That's like, well, I already took off my phone. I think it was like 25 hours of driving or something. So we'll see. I'd love if any of you got some feedback. Send me a message. Tell me where you think we should go. I might end up having to flip a coin, Candace, because I really can't decide. And Steve might not. I know that if we go to both of them, I'm not going to be able to be a passenger princess the whole time. That's all I know about that. But I hope you guys have a great week this week. It's a short week. We're already 2/3 of the way, or 2/5 of the way done. 2/5 of the way done. We're already 40% done with this week. I hope that everybody has a great weekend. You can just call out sick and join us on Friday morning. We're heading over to the park as soon as we drop the kids off at school. And we're going to be hanging out. It's a little bit more of a laid back weekend for us. We don't have much to do on Friday. So if you're there, come by our camp, say hello. I don't know where we're going to be, but I'm sure you'll see the big trailer somewhere. Come by, say hello. We'd love to hang out with you and chill out. Otherwise, we will see you on Saturday at the pond for the beach party from 11 to 4. There'll be some stuff given away. Beach party is super, super family friendly. Bring your kids. Have a good time. They go down the water slide. They play in the water. We got beach balls. It'll be a lot of fun. And on Saturday night at 7 at the stage, which if you want to get a good viewing spot at the stage, you might want to come over a little bit early because it fills up really fast for sure. But come on over to the stage. Use your own parental judgment, whether you decide to bring your kids or not. Like I said, I probably wouldn't bring mine up there. And last but not least, let me do a super big thank you to all of our sponsors, Super ATV, Specialized ATV, Dirty Stripper Chemicals, and ORO-Fab, Gator Waders, Aftermarket Assassins. Shout out to those Gator Waders because that rained the other day. Lord, if I didn't have that jacket and those boots. Oh, thank goodness. Aftermarket Assassins, MSA Offroad Wheels, Ridindeep Motorsports, Used Powersports, Amsoil, Peraza Synthetics. He gives us all of our fluids for our Defender. Monster Rigging Off-Road, our official recovery gear. Murray Powersports takes care of all of our banners, all of our vinyl, all of our everything that we need like that. Carolina Custom ATV is our small open presenting sponsor. You guys, without this team of wonderful people that support us, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So thank you to everybody that is on Team King of the Deep. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And I hope that you all have a fantastic night. We will see you at Busco Beach this weekend and have a good week.